You don't have to look at that. We're just using that to record the information. So we need to make a movie that's about 2.5 minutes long, and we need to frame it in a way so that we present all of the information, but not too much information. We don't need to overload everybody. But we present enough information so that people are willing to give us some money so that we can finance the fish farm. So how can we go about doing that? How can we tell a good story?
If it's for history, I think it could be better if we ask Nene. What do you think?
Okay.
For example, we can try to, because Nene worked here from 1987. Excuse me. It's okay? Maybe we can do, excuse me. And if we were to create a story, we need to, I think we really, you can turn it off. I'll just give you an idea.
Well, I recorded so I can remember.
I think we can add Nene the original history.
Yes.
And after we can create a better one. Maybe we can add or take some part and we put a really good history. Maybe Christian really can use this history for them too.
I think it would be good to interview Nene.
Yeah.
And the other employees too.
Yeah, because Nene is really old on this job, and I think he know a lot about Nene or Mackinson. I think they know a little more about the fish farm, and from the history we can create our own history, and that's going to be really better.
Yes. So we start with the history.
Yeah.
And so we give with that information, and then we lead the history up until where we are right now.
Yeah.
So what is the situation right now? How do we explain that?
Now we have a firm where we try to provide fish for the orphanage and for the school, and to sell the extra to drive the farm sustainable.
Mm-hmm.
That's the situation. That's what I think.
Okay.
But to provide to grow up the fish, we really need a lot of things, like we need electricity, we need feed, and that's our problem on the fish farm, because we have on a cherry where we can produce a lot of fingerling. We have the ponds, we have water, we have someone who works to breed, to grow up the fish, but sometimes when we need to buy feed for them, we can, and that's the reason I think we really need to try to find something.
Mm-hmm. So we have more fish food, we will be able to grow more fish, we will be able to pay for it, the system ourselves. We won't need to ask for more money. Can you tell me your story again? Can you tell me about how you got started with the fish farm, and how did you hear about Christianville, and how did you start working here?
Yeah, in the past they have a system, a natural system. They grow up the fish on some farmer ponds, like a pond we have below the hen's house, the layers hen house, and now they try to rebuild the ponds with concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And during the earthquake, we had Habitat. Habitat is an NGO, and they had a lot of fish, but they lose all of them, because it seems they clean a car up of the well, the spring well, and the car has something toxic, maybe the gas or the oil. I didn't really know. They lose all of them, and after they try to restart again. And they have someone who works on the fish farm, and she had to leave. And I just apply, and after I meet Bill, the principal of the fish farm, and we talked together, and she tried to teach me. And I work sometimes I work approximately 20 hours per day during my first weeks at Kishanville Fish Farm, because I need to know how to manage the fish farm, how to manage the hatchery, how to make the test, something like that. I spend a lot of time on the internet, and I try to meet some people who works before I visit some other some other fish farm in the country, to know more about the fish farm, to know their behavior or something like that.
Okay. And so you were on trial for 3 months, right, when you first started?
Yeah. I was here for 3 months, because and that's the country work. If you need to do something, they can give you a period, and they see what you can do, and after they can keep you. And maybe they were satisfied to what I did on the fish farm during my first 3 months, and that's now I'm staying, and they employ me as a fish farm to work on the fish farm. And I stay until now. I don't know, maybe I can stay or not, but until now I'm working on the fish farm.
Okay, cool. And so you want to keep working here for a long time?
I would like to stay. I would like to stay, because I really love what I'm doing on the fish farm. But I don't really know for the working condition if I can stay here, but I would like to stay.
Do you think that our fish farm has much opportunity to do work in the community, to teach people about fish farming?
Yeah, of course, because we live in a country where we haven't enough meal for the people to eat. The fish farm is very important, and they can use the fish farm as a space to teach the people how to grow up your fish for your family, for your community, for your school or your hospital. They can use the fish farm to sell the fish to the market, to the other people, like what we do now.
So, in your experience, have you seen the bamboo having much of an effect? The bamboo that's been floating in the one pond?
If he has an impact?
The bamboo, yeah.
Yeah, I think they have an impact, because the fish eat the plankton or the algae from the bamboo, because the fish really like the algae.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they used to grow up very well with the bamboo. Sometimes we add some floating food, but they eat the bamboo too, the algae from the bamboo.
Okay. Are there any new things that you would really like to see on the fish farm?
I would like to have a fish farm, to have a standard fish farm. When I say on standard, to make the fish farm really efficient. When I say efficient, if we have 15 fattening ponds, to use all of the 15 fish fattening ponds, to if we can produce 5, 6, or 7,000 fish by ponds as an average, to produce the 6 or 7,000 fish. I would like to feel the fish farm as a good place who develop, who increase our productivity. I really like to see that.
Mm-hmm.
But for that, we need to develop our effort too. I would like to see that.
Okay. Is there anything else you think we?
I like it's okay.
I think it's good. Okay.